Hello everyone, this is Leonardo. I'm the JCI Vice President for 2025 assigned to America, and I'm here with Dr. Nash Othman, the UNA USA Global Goal Ambassador for SDG 3. Dr. Nash, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you, Leo? Good morning. Welcome to Chicagoland.
Yeah, I'm pretty well. It was a long trip, but so far I'm enjoying it. This convention has been awesome.
It's always nice to see you here and to see all the JCI United States members from all the states here.
Yeah. So I heard that you were a JCI member. Could you tell us about your experience here?
Yeah, actually, I joined JCI nearly 20 years ago. I was a member in JCI Syria. Then when the Syrian revolution started, I had to leave the country. I became a member in JCI Turkey. Then later I became one of the international appointed officer for Europe. Later I moved to United States. I get involved with JCI United States here, and I ended my JCI career as being one of the international officers for Americas in 2019. And as of yesterday, I have been awarded with the title of JCI Senator.
Awesome. And now you are a Global Goal Ambassador. Could you tell us about that role?
Yeah, actually, if you remember, Leo, in 2015, when the United Nations adopted the Sustainable Development Goals and the 2030 Agenda, our organization, Junior Chamber International, was one of the organizations that helped drafting this agenda through our membership in ECOSOC. So the agenda spoke the same language we use as JCI members, the same methodology we use in our project. As you know, when we conduct any project in our local chapters or in our national organizations, we make sure that the project is sustainable and fulfill the needs of our local communities. That's why once Sustainable Development Goals implemented, we were one of the first people to adopt it and start promoting for it. And hence we had this strategic and unique partnership here in the United States with the United Nations Foundation and their campaigns. So one of their campaigns is the United Nations Association for USA, which focus on promoting and emphasizing the role of American leadership in this international organization. That's why they assign every year a new ambassador for each global goals. They follow the same rule we have in JCI, 1 year to lead.
Yeah, correct.
So during this year, you are expected to promote your assigned sustainable development goals, inspire people to push this goal to achieve its target. I was lucky to be responsible for SDG 3, health and well-being, and being a doctor helped me a lot because I know a lot of this field. So that's how I got there.
Well, that sounds incredible, And well, I think that everyone that is currently watching us, maybe it's curious about your background. How did you reach to that position?
So usually there is a nomination process for that. Then they choose among those candidates who is the person that may be able to promote the goal and inspire other people, inspire their network for doing that. And since this position is an annual position, you can get this for only 1 year, there is always a chance for new people to apply for that and get nominated by their network for that. So I encourage all GCI members to seek this opportunity. There is a lot to achieve, and you can be really a motivator to your network if you have the time to do that. Now the nomination period is open. I recommend every GCI member, especially if you are like under 35 years old, to go and look how to apply to be a United Nations Youth Ambassador.
Wow, well, that's an invitation for everyone that is watching us. And is there a requirement maybe for professions or any kind of background?
Usually, they look at the whole package, like, your profession will play a good part of your qualification is important, but also your record of impact in your community. That's also important.
Yeah. Well, I guess as we have a lot of people in JCI, a lot of young people that is impacting our community.
Yeah, of course. That's why our members join JCI, because, as you know, JCI is kind of like an academy. We learn through our JCI journey how to be leaders in our community. And that's the difference between JCI and other organizations. In many organizations, people get vetted and trained to be leaders in the same organization. While in JCI, we train people to be leaders in their communities. We are expecting people when they are graduating from JCI to be leaders in their countries, whether they are like presidents, prime ministers, ministers, or even local leaders in their community. Okay, that's the difference between us and other organizations.
That's correct. Yeah, we are always creating transformations, and many of those transformations are related to the SDG 3. Like, could you tell us about them?
Yeah. So for SDG 3 specifically, as I mentioned, it's about health and well-being. So this covers a lot of aspects, whether we are talking about motherhood mortalities, childhood mortalities, non-communicable diseases like heart diseases, diabetes, etc., or infectious diseases, traffic safety, mental well-being. So all those factors, if you look at them, Leo, you see that they are preventable factors. Okay, we are talking about things that we can do to keep our health and well-being. And here's the opportunity for us and for our members, because each one of those targets under SDG 3, and of course for all other SDGs, it will create an opportunity that here's something you can do. Here is a gap you can fill. Okay, here is an area that you can bring your project here. And the good thing about adopting the Sustainable Development Goals, whether I'm talking about SDG 3 specifically or other SDGs, that this is an agreed on framework. So when you follow this agenda, it's easier to get sponsorship, for example, from a company who are interested in doing a CSR project, because you're gonna speak with them about a common language. Okay, it's also easier if you are applying for an award for your project, whether we are talking about an award inside the GCI system or outside, because when you are applying for that award, you will say that this project, we did it because we want to promote SDG number 3 on the target of promoting, for example, traffic safety. Okay, so you are hitting all the keywords people looking for you when they are like evaluating what you are doing. That's why we encourage people that go by this framework, because it's similar to what we have in GCI, the Active Citizen framework.
Yeah, and do you think we can fully accomplish that?
At least we can do our best. Like if I'm gonna speak about SDG specifically, unfortunately, during the last few years, due to COVID-19 pandemic, we lost a lot of progress we achieved before. But we are back on the track, and hopefully we still have 5 years. We can achieve a lot. And at the end of the day, if we cannot achieve 100% of the targets, at least we do our best. To be honest with you, Leo, even the international leaders, when they adopt the agenda on 23, they know that this is kind of a dream. And like any dreams, you always hope that one day you're gonna achieve this dream. The satisfaction is from doing your best. It's not only from reaching that dream.
Yes. Well, the good thing is that a lot of young people around the world is currently working on that, but most of them don't know that they are. So how can young people like work towards the accomplishing of the SDG 3?
So there are many things you can do, especially if I'm talking to our members and their local communities and their local chapters. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, most of the targets in SDG 3s, they are talking about preventable health conditions. I think our communities needs a lot in the front of mental well-being. So there is always an area where JCI local chapters can step in to create a project that promote mental wellness, like psychological support. We have a lot of underprivileged communities around us. We are talking about refugees, internally displaced people, victims of gender-based violence. All those people, they can benefit from our help. So those are a few ideas we can work on. Also, we can conduct project to promote traffic safety. Unfortunately, every day in the news you see how young people using their life in car accident, and this makes you always wonder, like, what I can do to prevent that. Here, what you can do, you can lobby your local community. If there is a problem in the laws, you can always change the law. If there is a problem in the awareness, you can raise the awareness. So there is always an area that you can work on as a JCI member in your local community.
Yes, but I also think that one of the best ways to work on communities is also work on ourselves. Okay, if you can lead yourself, you are going to be able to lead everyone else around you.
Yeah, that's actually like leading by example. Like if you are not taking care of yourself, how you can convince others that you're gonna take care of them?
Correct.
This is one of the things that I always advise our GCI member about. Like most of our members, they work, they go to GCI activities, and they also trying to take care of their families. It's very important to keep this balance. Okay, we want people to get involved in GCI, but not on the expense of their families and their work. Okay, keeping this balance between their social life, professional life, and family life, it's very important for personal satisfaction and for mental well-being. Also, as leaders in the community and also as leaders inside our organization, we are kind of beacons to our members, especially the new members, the young one who are just joining us, looking for mentorship. Even the personal habits that you may adopted during your life, it may say that this is my personal freedom and I'm not harming anyone else, but those people who are looking for you for inspiration, they may catch those bad habits from you. That's why we always advise our members to be a role model in everything, like not only in leadership skills. We also encourage them to inspire people to have a healthy lifestyle, being organized, having good sleep, like exercise, because those people, they're gonna adopt from you everything.
Yes, so it's like being healthy is one of the pillars to keep balance in your life.
Yeah, and also this is an advice for JCI leaders like you, because during your assignment you travel a lot, you attend a lot of meetings, so you need always to be in the best shape during those meetings.
Yeah, that's correct. Serving as leaders in JCI, it's amazing. But yeah, we have to lead by example. Even when we are traveling a lot, I mean, for me, it's been awesome, but I know that I have to take care of myself. And well, so how about the aged people? Do you think that we can also work to ensure a healthy life for them?
Yeah, of course. Like, you know, for each age, each community, they have their own health needs, and once those needs are addressed, there is always a plan for them to reach those targets and goals.
That's pretty cool. Well, and I know that a lot of young people is watching us right now. What kind of advice could you give them, like, to continue this journey?
Yeah, I advise our members specifically. Of course, if you are not a JCI member, I would advise you to be a JCI member for sure. But for our JCI members, I would think that the best advice I can give them is to live by our creed. Our creed is around since our organization started, and it stay around for a reason, because every sentence of it speaks to every one of us. And when you think about those sentences, you will see how much they are deep and needs a lot of understanding to live by them in your daily life. That's why I always advise our members to remember the last part of our creed, that the service to humanity is the best work of life. That's our purpose in life.
That's correct. Well, it was a pleasure for me, Dr. Nash. Thank you so much for your time. I know that we have a lot of information, so let's look for new opportunities to continue improving our leadership so we can increase the impact that we are doing in the world. So thank you so much, Dr. Nash.
Thank you very much, Leo, and thank you for being with us here in our National Convention. It's always a pleasure to meet with you and other JCI leaders.
Yeah, for me it was a pleasure. And well, so let's stay connected with JCI, because I'm pretty sure that you will get a lot of information and a lot of leadership. So bye-bye and see you in another video.
Thank you.